Hello everybody, today I can partition a line segment using delta x over p and delta y over p and counting on the graph. Practice day. So we recorded a lesson already on this topic, but I am going to give you another day to practice, and that's what this is going to be. So this is going to be a relatively short video because I already taught it to you, but I'll go over one or two of them so you can see it again if you'd like, and then you're going to practice on your own. So the biggest thing on this is that on your worksheet, I did not give you graphs. And on the regions, it's possible that they may not give you graphs. So if that's the case, you're going to have to use the graph paper that's given to you. So that's why my graph here doesn't really have any axes. We're going to have to kind of create it on our own. So here we're going to do two problems. We'll start with number one. I don't know why I just put a circle there. Let's get rid of that circle. Just a circle. Come on, circle. Thank you, circle. All right, so again, if you see this question, there is graph paper attached to your Regents exam when you take your Regents exam. Whenever you're taking a test or a quiz with me, you will have access to this graph paper. So if there is no graph when you see one of these questions, use the graph provided. So let's make this a little bit bigger. We've got negative 8, 1, so I'm just going to try to keep it nice and neat there. So m is negative 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. R is 2, 4, kind of hard to say, 2, 4, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for partition, step 1, delta x over p and delta y over p. So delta x, I'm counting the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And delta y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P, since it's a ratio of 3 to 4, if I add those together, P is 7. 14 over 7 is 2, 7 over 7 is 1. 1, 2, 1, make a point. 1, 2, 1, make a point. 1, 2, 1, make a point, and I keep on going until I get to the other endpoint. If you do not end up on the other endpoint, that means you did something wrong. It's from M to R, so M comes first, so M is 0, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one's written first? 3 is written first, so this is your answer. The coordinates of that point are negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's it. I'm just going to go over one more, and then after that, I will let you practice the rest of the period, and you will be quizzing on this today because, you spent 2 days on it. It's time for you to show me what you learned. So I'm just looking for one with big numbers, like here, number 4. And it's very possible that you will see one with big numbers. So if I got to plot 16 comma negative 10, just, use this giant graph. Notice that I don't have any negative x values, and I don't have any positive y values, so it might be easiest, since these are both in quadrant 4, to just make the whole graph in quadrant 4. You don't have to do this, but this might be the best way to kind of distribute the boxes. So since the whole graph is quadrant 4, it'll just make it a little bit easier to plot everything. So 4 comma negative 2 would be right there. That's D. And 16 comma negative 10. It's kind of hard for me to use this here. My finger kind of blocks it as I do it. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So don't be afraid of the big numbers, just deal with them. And you can put your axes wherever you want in order to more clearly help yourself to get everything on there. So why don't you, if you haven't already, why don't you pause, try this problem on your own, and then unpause. Now that you try this problem on your own, delta x over p, delta y over p. That's step 1. For delta x and delta y, I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. P is the total number of partitions. 3 and 1 is 4. 3 and 2. So now I'm going to count 3 in the x direction, 2 in the y direction, and make a point. I'm going to use a different color for that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, point. 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 DE to EF means I'm starting at D. So D is 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever number comes first in the ratio is the one that I want. That's 3. The coordinates of the point is let's see, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, comma, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 13, comma, negative 8. Again, it's a little bit hard to count on my graph, so hopefully I got that. I counted right. 2, 4, 6. Yep, I think I did. And that's it. So it's all about practice. And again, if you see this question on the test or on the Regents and there's no graph, then use a graph. You're going to have scrap graph when you take your Regents. You will always have access to graph paper when you're with me. So I'm trying to train you to use graph. In general in this course, you always want to use a graph whenever you possibly can. Your classwork/homework is the practice. I am going to quiz you at the end of this period. I hope everybody has a productive and a great day.